Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and craziest side of tech available on the interwebs. I am your tech director, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, you gotta check out this absolutely life-changing view of Earth captured on video. Seth MacFarlane is in fact bringing back the Orville.
Welcome to the galaxy.
Happening in this week's What the worst parent ever brings her baby into a wall of death. And of course, we'll wrap up the program with this week's Moment of Joy. All that and a whole lot more coming up on today's edition of your weekly tech update. Next. Earth is a beautiful planet, but unfortunately most people won't be able to see it the same way that Hayley Arceneaux has seen it. She took this footage as part of the Inspiration 4 crew. She was their medical officer when she was aboard SpaceX's Dragon capsule that took her and 3 other crew members to space for 3 days. The video has been posted to Hayley's personal Twitter account with the following as the caption: "The 360-degree view of our beautiful planet from the cupola was absolutely life-changing. The view that Hayley and the other crew members had for 3 days was out of Dragon's large glass dome. SpaceX replaced Dragon's docking module, commonly used by astronauts arriving and leaving the International Space Station. Since there was no need for a docking module as the Inspiration 4 mission didn't include any docking, the Space Transportation Company replaced the docking module with this big glass dome that allowed the Inspiration 4 crew to experience the overview effect. The overview effect is a cognitive shift in awareness reported by some astronauts during spaceflight, often while viewing the Earth from outer space. That comes from Wikipedia. And it's absolutely an amazing view. In fact, the best view that anybody in space has ever had. Definitely the broadest. Most windows up in space are little kind of portholes that the astronauts have to look out through. The Jeff Bezos rocket had a much larger view, but this one is a 360-degree view. You can stick your head out into space and spin around and check out the Earth in full. It is absolutely amazing. If you want to check out the video for yourself on your own computer screen, just head on over to Twitter and find Hayley Arceneaux. She has it posted on her page. A swanky new telescope offers a whole new way to observe the cosmos. With automated controls and a smartphone app instead of an eyepiece, the Stellina Smart Telescope takes all the hassle out of sky watching, but it comes at a hefty price tag, of course. Stellina is a fully automated astrophotography telescope about the size of a backpack. You can quickly and easily set it up anywhere, even in places with copious amounts of light pollution like New York City. Stellina's ability to capture decent photos of deep space objects despite light pollution in Brooklyn is absolutely impressive. And thanks to the telescope's portable size and simple setup, the Stellina is easy to pick up and bring along for an adventure in the wilderness outside the city if you wish. Using Stellina requires virtually no knowledge of astronomy or how to use a telescope at all. All that you need is a smartphone and a little patience, and you can capture stunning images of galaxies, nebulas, and star clusters. When you turn this telescope on, it automatically aligns itself by looking around the sky and then identifies objects in the star field. Once the initialization is complete, you simply select an object from the catalog in the Stellina app on your phone, then kick back and relax while Stellina does all the rest of the work for you. Astrophotography doesn't get any simpler than this. However, Stellina does have some limitations that may not be ideal for professional astrophotographers. And at a price of $3,999, it's a pretty big investment for a casual stargazer too. Ooh, I've got some exciting news for all you geeks and gamers out there, especially if you're a fan of the Perfect Dark series, which most likely means you're a fan of the original 007 for the 64, because they were pretty much sequels to that. Somewhat in a roundabout way. Crystal Dynamics was the studio behind the Tomb Raider reboot back in 2013, as well as other titles like Legacy of Kain and last year's Marvel Avengers. And now, it looks like Crystal Dynamics is taking on Perfect Dark. Coincidentally, Daryl Gallagher, the studio head over at the Initiative, previously was at Crystal Dynamics. He was the head of studio working on the Tomb Raider series. While at Square Enix, he also worked on games such as Rise of the Tomb Raider and Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Phil Spencer officially revealed the Initiative back in 2018, billed as a AAA studio to make world-class games. Members of the studio include God of War lead producer Brian Westergaard, Crystal Dynamics veteran Dan Neuberger, and Microsoft veteran Blake Fisher. Former Crystal Dynamics recruiter Lindsay McQueenie and Red Dead Redemption 2 writer and designer Christian Cantamesa are part of the studio as well. The studio's first project, the Perfect Dark reboot, was announced last year at the Game Awards. It will release on the Xbox Series X and S and PC. Not much else is known about the game yet, however, but it'll be a major exclusive release for the Microsoft platforms. The series hasn't seen a proper new entry since 2005's Perfect Dark Zero.